Basketball fans, welcome back. So I'm back with more Dallas Mavericks updates, and I must say the free fall of this team is never ending. And in this video, I'll be talking about AD's trade speculation, and the Dallas Mavericks have decided to stay put on Kyrie, and they're going to wait until this guy comes back because he tore his ACL last season, and he's declared untouchable by the Dallas Mavericks front office, which is something that is questionable because somebody who was supposed to be untouchable, Luka Doncic, he was traded away, and that is something that uh, caught the league by storm. But in this video, I'm going to go ahead and unpack everything you need to know about the current state of the Dallas Mavericks and also D'Angelo Russell with his poor play. But before we get started, like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified because I'm going to be coming up with a lot of content of this nature. And without further ado, let's just get into it. The Dallas Mavericks, man, they're just spiraling. And at this point, the expectations are at an all-time low. And the Dallas Mavericks, even in a report, they're willing to hear trade offers from other teams for Anthony Davis, but not for Kyrie Irving. So insider Mark Stein reports the Dallas Mavericks are more open to entertaining offers for Anthony Davis than for Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie is essentially off limits despite his injury, and Dallas views him as a vital stabilizing piece at the backcourt and developing alongside Cooper Flag that will be essential for the team. Anthony Davis's injury history, weight concerns, and deep frontcourt depth make him more expendable. And this has been a wild report, especially when it came out because even a whole season has not even ended, and the Dallas Mavericks are looking back at the decision that was they made by trading away Luka Doncic, and it has turned out to be one of the worst decisions they made in their history or even in recent times. And Kyrie Irving remains a priority for Dallas. So despite Kyrie being out indefinitely, Kyrie is valued as a long-term piece, particularly because he meshes well with rookie Cooper Flag. I don't know how this can be validated because Cooper Flag and Kyrie have not shared, they have not set foot in the NBA court together. And I mean, it's a tough situation for the Dallas Mavericks at this point. With D'Angelo Russell underperforming, the Dallas Mavericks cannot afford to lose its only high-level playmaker. That's Kyrie. So Kyrie is off limits, and the AD situation with his unavailability and him getting injured, they're looking at moving this guy. So Anthony Davis's future may be in the East. So Tim McMahon suggests a healthy AD could shift the balance of power in the Eastern Conference. Potential suitors include the Pistons, Hawks, and Bulls, the latter aligning with Davis's hometown presence, which is Chicago. His elite two-way ability remains undeniable, but health is the major risk for an Anthony Davis because even with the Lakers, ever since the Lakers were able to win a championship with his services, with him on the team, they have not looked the same because this guy has been riddled with injuries, and I'm not sure if this guy has ever been at 100% at all. So it's a tough situation for the Mavs. Even when it comes to Anthony Davis's trade value, what team in their right mind will go ahead and take a risk on somebody who is injury prone, he's aging, and he's looking at somebody who is getting out of his prime, because prime AD when he was playing with the Pelicans in his first season with the Lakers, that was prime AD. But the AD that is here now, I don't think this guy has what it takes to be a centerpiece for a championship contender, because the Lakers really wanted Anthony Davis to take the mantle from LeBron James, but that didn't happen. And also, when it comes to their backcourt, D'Angelo Russell is facing internal frustration from his teammates, and multiple Mavericks players are reportedly frustrated with D'Angelo Russell's poor practice habits and low defensive effort. And a viral possession where he dribbled out 21 seconds symbolized the Dallas' broken and stagnant offense. And his production with a 12.6 points on sub 40% shooting, continues to decline, and he is likely to be on the chopping block if this continues. And the funny thing is, even after Nico Harrison got fired by the Dallas Mavericks, he blames Mark Cuban for major past mistakes. So former GM Nico Harrison reportedly blamed Mark Cuban for the Jalen Brunson exit and the Christian Wood trade, moves that derailed the Dallas Mavericks' previous core, and internal tension escalated when Harrison saw direct communication with new owner Patrick Dumont wanting Cuban out of basketball operations. So these issues lay the groundwork for the current instability and eventual Luka Doncic trade. So the Dallas Mavericks, with the decision of starting Cooper Flagg at the point guard position, Cooper Flagg, when he was moved to small forward, is a natural position. You could see his productivity really, really improved because the Dallas Mavericks were practically misusing him. I don't know what Jason Kidd was thinking, playing Cooper Flagg at the point guard. And Flagg's stats skyrocketed when he was playing at small forward because at point guard, he was shooting 38.8% from the field and he averaged 13.6 points. But as small forward, his points improved 17.3 points and 50.4% field goal shooting. So you can see even Flagg admitted he wasn't ready for the pressure of running an NBA offense, and it was too soon. And looking at the way the roster is so dysfunctional, even with D'Angelo Russell being there, somebody who's supposed to carry the point guard position, you could see Jason Kidd really made a mistake putting Cooper Flagg at that position where he's supposed to run the point, which is not his natural position. So the positional correction was restored, and everything was put with the way it was supposed to. This situation of Cooper Flagg playing in the small forward position has restored his confidence and defensive impact. So the Dallas Mavericks' offense and defense, they are both collapsing, and the Mavericks rank among the worst in the league offensively, sitting near the bottom in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, assists, and turnovers. So perimeter defense has cratered, allowing 16 Minnesota steals and 26 points of turnovers in a recent 24-point loss. And this was a sad situation because without AD, Gafford, or Lively, the front court was in shambles and opponents were literally feasting and scoring with ease in the paint. So Anthony Davis availability has been the topic that has been talked about throughout the league. And Jason Kidd shared that AD is doing everything to get back, but needs another week to 10 days to strengthen his calf. This was prior to the Lakers versus Mavs game in the in-season tournament. And his absence, or I'm talking about AD, has reached 9 straight games, worsening the Dallas Mavericks' free fall. And with the whole situation of Anthony Davis' unavailability or not being able to play, it has really hampered the offense and defense. And the Dallas Mavericks are at an all-time low right now. And the big question is, will the Dallas Mavericks pull the trigger and trade away Anthony Davis? So the franchise is teetering towards a rebuild following former GM Nico Harrison being fired after a disastrous start. The Spurs, Warriors, and Bulls have been linked to a possible AD trade, and AD destinations might be there. And his future with the Dallas Mavericks remains uncertain due to his health, weight concerns, and his declining reliability. Even with all these situations happening, the Dallas Mavericks were able to snap a losing streak with an overtime win over the Blazers, led by PJ Washington. He had 21, Cooper Flagg 21, and Daniel Gafford 20. The Dallas Mavericks secured a 138-133 overtime win, despite surrendering 22 offensive rebounds because of their lack of a proper front court. The Dallas Mavericks shot 51% and showed resilience when it mattered. At this point, I don't know where the Dallas Mavericks go from here because it's just a bad situation after bad situation. Right now, their season is just up in the air right now, and with the NBA being so fluid and anything can happen, who knows? Maybe they can turn things around, but the way things are looking, if AD is not back and he's not back at full strength, there are a couple of times where he's listed day to day, There's sometimes he can play a couple of games. He can sit out for like an extended period of time. His timetable is not set. So the Dallas Mavericks contention is pegged on that guy. And with front court weapons like Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford not being available due to injuries, the Dallas Mavericks season can be all but over. And all I can just say is, I mean, the front office has screwed up big time. And you could even see Patrick Dumont, even in a previous video he made, he came out and he's regretting the decision to trade away Luka Doncic. Imagine the Mavs, how they would have been bailed out if they had Luka Doncic. But hey, I mean, at least my Lakers are happy. I mean, I'm happy as a Laker fan because at least the Lakers are succeeding right now, and it's a high likelihood that this team might make it farther in the 2026 NBA playoffs. So, if you're new to this channel, like, share, subscribe, leave your feedback down in the comments section down below because man, I've enjoyed the support I'm receiving on this channel. Okay, I've not been consistently uploading, but the upload schedule is back, and more content of this nature coming your way. And I'm out. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.